Alright, so for the video, this is Cole and Steve. Broab, is it?
Prod.
Oh.
Prod.
Almost. Anyway, we're in the Corvette Z06, 7 laps, right?
7 laps, yeah.
Cool, man. So, mirrors in the car, as you know, they're all for me. So, I will keep you updated, of course, on all the traffic around us. And then if we come up on a slower car, just wait for the hazard lights and we'll go ahead and drive by them. I'll have my hand on the wheel, both instances as well. Other than that, so, like I said, in this car, things are going to come at you really quickly out there. So looking ahead and looking where you want to go, it really helps mentally slow things down for you as a driver. And then certainly, like I was telling you outside, being steady, smooth with your steering, braking, throttle puts, that helps expand limits to the car for you, so the car becomes a lot easier for you to drive faster. Now, being that's in the summertime, and being that the car's already running a little bit warm, very good chance we're going to have to run a cool down lap. So if so, I'll let you know what that is. It'd be just a lap where we do like 50, 60 miles an hour. Of course, it doesn't count against you or anything like that. So maybe what will happen is we'll do like 3 or 4, and then if it gets too hot, then we'll do a quick cool down lap, and we'll just run as many as we need to, really.
Okay, yeah.
So that can happen in this car. So Southwest summers, man, they're not great for these things.
No, it's only getting hotter now, isn't it?
yeah, and especially when it gets to like 100, 110, I'm amazed that any of them make it, honestly. I mean, it's just beating nice things all day like that.
Oh, yeah, true, yeah.
So, all right, man, so I'm assuming you want manual on the gearbox, right?
Sure, that sounds good.
Right, cool. So unlike the R8, you're actually 3rd through 5th gear in this car, so a little bit more shifting, but I will, same thing, I'll tell you when to make the shifts. So.
Okay.
Alrighty, so on the brake here. Manual, and then let's go ahead and take this forward and bring it back to the left. And we'll just keep running this down here. And we're going to take a left here past this first carport. Right to these blue cones. And let me make sure no one's tearing out of here, aka the drift car. Yeah. Okay, so to the blue cones here, speaking of the drift car, there he is. So we'll brake right here. We got like a whole freight train of cars coming by here, so we'll let them pass first. And right, I'm thinking this might be a minute. Where are you visiting from?
Vancouver, Canada.
Okay. What brings you out to the Southwest?
Buddy wanted to come for boys' weekend, so.
Okay, alright.
Just keep planning to do this too, so.
Right. We get a lot of those. We also get a lot of bachelor parties.
Oh, yeah, I see a lot of guys walking around with t-shirts.
Oh, yeah. I'd say it's probably a good 20-30% of our business, actually, is bachelor parties. So, alright, man. Let's go ahead and take this forward here. Just kind of roll into the throttle. There you go. Let's upshift 1. And we're going to stay left here. We're going to upshift 1 more. We're going to make this a straight line to that green cone. Once you get there, we're going to begin turning into the next green cone on the right. There you go. And we're going to start to accelerate here. A little bit more. As fast as you want down the straight line. So turn the orange cones and brakes here. There you go. Maybe a little harder. And then we'll turn it in down to your apex. Keep turning. There you go. Start to accelerate here. You're going to use the track to the left. Keep accelerating. There you go. Brakes here, just stay in this gear. So stay on the brakes, turn it in, ease off the brake. Use the apex, good. Accelerating here. And right side, good. A little bit of brake, back to the left. Keep turning. Good. Accelerating gradually. A little bit more. Good. And brakes just lightly. There you go. Now turn it in, look for that apex, keep turning. Good. Accelerating now. And right side, keep accelerating. Little brake, turn it, and then keep turning. Now straight as that green cone, staying left. There you go, turn it in, down to the red and white, keep turning here. Start to accelerate, a little bit more, and all the way into it. Good. Upshift, keep going, and upshift, keep going. And brakes, never mind on the shift. Straight line, now turning in, keep turning. There you go. On that corner, you can be maybe a little bit further left before you turn in, and it'll make it a little wider, so it's a little straighter that way. So brakes downshift. 1, stay on the brakes, turn it in, ease off the brake. Good, accelerating here, right side, and a little brake here, turn it in, down to the red line, keep turning, there you go. Start to accelerate. accelerate. Into the orange cones. Keep going. Good. Brakes, staying left. Then turn it in. To the red and white. Now smooth acceleration here. Keep turning. A little bit more acceleration. There you go. Right side. Little brake. Turn it. And now accelerate. Straight side green cone. There you go. Brakes here. Ease off the brake. Turn it in. Good. Maintain speed. Add a little throttle. A little bit more. Going all the way into it. Upshift. Keep going. Upshift. Keep going. Keep going. Brakes. Brake hard. Downshift. And turning in. Keep turning. Keep turning. Yeah, you did the same thing.
Yeah.
It's a little better, but it's all good. Keep going. All right, brakes here. Brakes here. Downshift. And turn it in. There you go.
That corner seems like it comes up so fast.
Yeah, well, that corner's tighter and it's not as banked, so it's a little deceptive as to how fast it actually is, because you gotta actually back it down quite a bit. There to the orange cones. Braking, straight line. Now turn. There you go. Keep turning. Keep turning. Good. Accelerating here. And straighten up the wheel. Accelerate all the way. Right side. Little brake. Turn it in and accelerate to that turning cone. Brakes here. Just stay left though. Stay left. Because again, it makes this wider.
Yeah.
Add a little bit of throttle. And all the way into it. Upshift. Upshift. Going. Brakes hard. Brake hard. Brake hard. Downshift one. And turn it. There you go. Keep turning. Keep turning. There you go. Did you also notice how when you suddenly release the brake, the car doesn't turn as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you carry light brake pressure as you turn into the corner, the car will keep turning better. Downshift one, turn it in. There you go, try that. So see how you carry the brake and the car just turns really well, right? Yeah, it's actually a racing technique called trail braking. Anyway, we'll pass left on this Lambo. Just give it a little bit of throttle and accelerate all the way. Brakes, straight line, and turn. Good, ease off the brake, perfect. Down to that apex. A little bit of throttle here. And right side. Little brake, turn it, and accelerate to that turning cone. There you go. So a little brake. There you go. Much better. Now turn it down to the right line. Keep turning a little bit more. Accelerating here, and all the way into it. Upshift. Upshift. Keep going. Brakes. Downshift. Stay left. Stay left. Now turn. There you go. Except you released the brake too early, and so then you realize you're coming in way too fast, and you had to get on the brake hard, and the car almost spun. So brakes here. So that's why staying consistent on the brakes is absolutely critical. Same thing here. You came in a little bit fast, so now you got to add all that brake, right? So try to look ahead of the car. Look through the corners, because then you'll have a little bit better idea of what the corner can actually take as far as speed goes. So the orange cones. Brakes here. Downshift one. So keep turning. That time we turned in early. Accelerating here, right side. Little brake, turn it in, and straight to that green cone now. A little bit of brake, there you go. That's good. Turn it in, down to the red and white. Now start to accelerate a little bit more, all the way into it. To the orange cones. Good. Keep going, keep going. Now brakes, brake hard, a little harder. Downshift. And now turn it in. Keep turning. No brake now. There you go. That's kind of the idea. Start to accelerate. Keep turning. There you go. Now accelerate all the way. Brakes here. Downshift one. And turning. There you go. Ease off the brake. Good job. Start to accelerate now. Right side. And we'll bring it back to the left. Down to the right one. Keep turning. There you go. Now start to accelerate to the orange cones. Brakes. Straight line. Turn, ease off the brake. Good. Keep turning. Maintaining speed here. Add a little throttle. Right side. Keep going. Little brake. Turn it in. There you go. Straight to the green cone. Brakes here. And turn it down to the red and white. There you go. Keep turning. Start to accelerate here. All the way into it. Upshift. How you feeling? Good. Upshift. Brake hard. Brake hard. A little harder. Downshift, turn it in. There you go. It's good recovery. Start to accelerate here. And to the orange cones. Just keep going. Brakes here. Downshift one, turn it in. Ease off the brake. Good. There you go. Nice. Start to accelerate. Right side. Little brake for balance. Take it to the apex. There you go. Smooth acceleration here. To the orange cones. Brakes here. That was our 7 laps, actually.
Oh, wow, okay.
So we're going to stay left here. We'll go right between those yellow cones. Just like
Wow,
that.
it goes fast.
Yes, it does. So what'd you think of the car overall?
That was fun. It sort of drifts a bit more than the Audi having the all-wheel drive. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. This feels like it's very skatey in the back all the time. So like I said, you can thank the engine for that.
Another 3 laps, probably got to finesse it a bit more, I guess. But,
right. Well, I mean, here's the thing: learning a car, let alone learning a track in 7 laps, it's just not going to happen.
No.
So yeah, you need. I mean, when I used to race, we'd here. We'll take it over here to the right. But we would spend an entire day at a track testing.
Yeah.
So it's just the way it is. Are you driving any other cars or?
Yeah, I got the McLaren next. So.
Okay, so here we'll park this pit number 9, and then just like you've been doing, I'm sure, just checking a pit lane when you're ready inside, and then they'll set you up there.
I usually go in and let the heart rate come down a bit and calm down.
Right. Yeah. I wouldn't blame you for that. So now one thing I wanted to say in this. So I actually think part of your issues is that I don't know if you know this, but your entry speed when you initially start braking is very inconsistent, because sometimes you'll lift down the straightaway, other times you stay all the way in it. And I actually think you know exactly what to do. The problem is I'm not sure if you're recognizing how much faster you're coming into the corner sometimes, and as a result you give the exact same amount of brake pressure that you did the last time you came in at a different speed, and then you run wide. So, and then you recognize that kind of at the last second, but at that point it's too late.
Too late,
Yeah. So I think that was kind of your issue, because especially the last 2 laps really kind of told the tale for me, because the second last lap was pretty good. You came in, decent speed, trailed the brake in, got to the apex, it was good. Then the second lap, you came in too hot, and the good thing was you realized that before you were out of track, and you corrected it, so you kind of saved it. But that's going to be kind of an issue when you go to the McLaren. So just understand that, especially when you go to the McLaren and when you stay in it all the way to the orange cones, you're going to be over 130 miles an hour in that car. So you're going to need to freaking slam on that brake. I mean, it's going to need to be a lot more aggressive, when you're coming in with that much speed. Now, your first couple warm-up laps, when you start trying to get a feel of the car, do you need to be super aggressive on the brake? No. But then when you build the pace up, yes, you do. Yeah. So just kind of keep that in mind. And I think once you make that adjustment, I think the rest of it's going to come to you. Because it seems to me that you know what it's supposed to look like. It's really just a matter of practice.
Oh, it basically, it is.
But,
it's 7 laps already. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. So, but anyway, any questions for me at all?
No, that was it. That was great.
All right, awesome, man. All right, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.